Hey, what's up guys? Mendel here. I hope you're all doing awesome and wonderful. So I'm seriously so stoked about this video because in this video I'm going to check out the almighty Colin Richardson STL Tonehub Pack. The almighty Colin Richardson, people. Seriously, fanboy moment over here. Can't wait to show you. Let's dig right in. Here we go. Alright, so hope you like some of that thrash metal. If you do like metal, like me, and rock and kind of stuff, and mixing kind of stuff, and guitar tones, and all that good stuff, please subscribe. That really helps me out. Give the like a thumbsy uppy, and hit that belly thing, and welcome to the club. Okay, so what I have in front of me here is the mixing project of that demo track you just heard. And as you can see, what I use for guitars is the Colin Richardson Tonehub preset pack. I'm going to show you how I got this tone because I'm really happy with this tone. I'm going to save it. Like, it sounds so good. What you expect? It's Colin Richardson. Like, no ego, but seriously, again, fanboy moments. I have to contain myself with this. Before we go into the tone and kind of stuff, let's first do the important thing. Let's talk about Colin Richardson. This dude, seriously, is one of the reasons I actually started mixing. And I tell you why. So I started listening metal around early 2000, I think like 2000 or 2001, something like that. And I became really aware of production when in 2003, I believe, Imperium from Machine Head came out from the album Through the Ashes of Empires. And that blew me away. And still to this day, it still blows me away. It still holds up. It sounds so, the mid-range is insane. The guitar tone is insane. It sounds so good on the headphones. You have the killer track like Imperium, but especially songs like Bite the Bullet or the song Vim. Like in Vim, you have that cool middle section where it's like and you can really focus on the guitar tone. And I was like, who's the guy that made it sound so awesome? Colin Richardson. So I have a list here and it goes on and on, but let's start with Hard Work. Like Hard Work, Carcass, legendary album, Colin Richardson. Machine Head, 3S Vampires, Burn My Eyes, of course, and I used the pepper spray preset, pepper spray in your eyes will burn my eyes. Get it? From the top of my head, Machine Head, The Blackening, that's also Colin Richardson, sounds amazing, amazing album. He makes Gorguts, Dutch Pride, a lot of the Napalm Death albums. If you're a death metal lover like me, it sounds amazing. Fear Factory, what else do we have here? Wait, he mixed Iowa from Slipknot? I thought it was like Ross Robinson or something. I didn't know. Now to think of it, kinda sounds like Colin mixed it. Of course, he mixed All Hope Is Gone from Slipknot, sounds amazing. There's also a Not Hopeless preset in here. Sepultura, Chimera, Impossibility of Reason. One of the sickest albums of all time, in my opinion. And also one of the sickest sounding albums of all time. It sounds kind of triggered, but it's so good. It's so well balanced. Oh, I forgot about this. Sixth. If you don't know about Sixth, check out the album Trees Are Dead. And there's another Sixth album that he mixed, if I'm correct. The 9.0 live Slipknot album sounds really sick. I love that album. Of course, Bullet for My Valentine. And the All-Star session from Roadrunner United, where like all these bands like intermingled band members and recorded songs, and it sounds amazing album. So diverse, so cool. Bullet for My Valentine, how could I forget? The Poison, such a sick album. An Ocean Between Us, As I Lay Dying, Death, The Hinderers, top 10 favorite albums. And not to forget, the album Shogun from Trivium. Man, that album, that's one of my favorite reference albums. Seriously, one of the best sounding albums out there. Easily. List goes on and on. Behemoth, Evangelion, Creator, Hardest Chaos. It goes on and on and on and on and on. And now that god called Colin Richardson made an STL Tonehub Pack. and we are all blessed. We are not worthy, to be honest, but it's here. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll first show you how I got the tone and shaped it a tiny bit for the song, and after that we're gonna go through some patches. So the tone. So what I have is number 74, called Pepper Spray. So that's on this one. On the right one, same thing, Pepper Spray. And I tweaked the settings a tiny bit. I'm not sure if I left on the stomp box. Yes, I did, of course. And this is where I put the mic. And without any plugins, because this is routed to a guitars bus, this is what it sounds. Nice, rich, punchy, amazing. Again, how could it not be? It's Colin Richardson, seriously. But to make sure it fitted in my mix, I did use some EQ. So first I have Soothe on here to get away a bit of that harshness. That 4K area. Cleans it up. A tiny bit of multi-band compression for the palm mutes. Makes room for the mix. And some SSL. What I did, I added some lows and a bit of highs. So this is what it sounds without it, and I'll turn it on while it's playing. Because I'm adding some more lows and a bit more highs, it's also scooping it a tiny bit more, but it also adds some balls to it, some extra balls. Who doesn't want some extra balls? That down picking was hard AF, by the way. Also, before going in, I filtered off everything below 80 Hertz. And just a tiny bit of EQ here. So if I bypass everything and then turn everything on again, this is the difference. And here's what it sounds like in the mix. Okay, so now just go through some patches and I'll bypass the plugin. So it's just the main STL Tonehub plugin. So we have the pepper spray here. Really cool. Let's go to, let's go to number 1. Good mid-range, really piercing. I like the highs on that one. Let's try some where an amp goes through a Mesa cab. So we have a 6505 with V30s with a dynamic mic and like an SM57 and Sennheiser 421. That one's cool. Number 18. Really well balanced tone. So we also have some signature tones like from albums. So we have like Not Hopeless, which All Hope Is Gone from Slipknot. Cool, but a bit brittle for my taste. Poison Valentine, what could that be? And Halfworks, which is of course I think Carcass. sounds mean. Awesome, awesome. No more excuses. Awesome tones in this pack. Thank you, Colin Richardson, for making this pack. Again, we are all not worthy. Make sure you're gonna check it out, the Colin Richardson Tonehub preset pack. My name is Mendel. I really hope you liked this video. If you did, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, anything. Much appreciated. And until then, see you next time. Cheers.